What's going on, traders? It's Ricky with TechBit Solutions. Thank you guys again for joining us for another live stream during pre-market hours. So if you guys have never joined us, I have a group. It's TechBit Solutions. It's a free Facebook group. It's going to be down in the description if you guys want to be a part of our community. We're a little bit over 42,000 members worldwide. And the thing that we do best is we provide a free and simple platform for both new and experienced traders. So let's go ahead and get right to it. So yesterday was Labor Day. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. It was a 3-day weekend, so I know a lot of people had a little bit extra time off and stuff like that. So I hope you guys spent it doing something that it is that you guys love. But yeah, let's get right to it. So if you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, you guys might want to check it out. I was showing my girlfriend how to drive stick shift in my Corvette Z06. So I think if you guys want to laugh, if you guys don't see any potential in any stock, feel free to click on this video. And I think you guys will find it hilarious and kind of stressful because of, I should really just stick to trading stocks and investing and not teaching people how to trade. Not teaching my girlfriend how to, drive stick. So other than that, I'm going to say what's up to you guys. What's going on, guys? Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, my goodness. Bless me. Oh, that feels good. What's going on? What's up, what's up, what's up? If you guys haven't followed the TechBit Solutions team already, this is Connor. He's our momentum trader, Brad, our OTC stock trader, and Kyle, our mobile investments group leader. But let's get right to it, guys. I have some pretty exciting news, and it was a stock that I kept calling out on Friday, and I called it out because I saw potential in it, and I went ahead and I took a position in it, and it's very simple. So DGAZ, it's kind of one of my go-to stocks that I stopped trading for a little bit, and it really came down to the understanding that, unfortunately, because I was so focused on like AMD, JDST, and JNUG, I wasn't focused so much on DGAZ. And DGAZ is, again, it's the easiest way that I can put it is if we do a 20-day analysis, it has a very common trend. It either has a margin that it trades from around like $24 to highs of like 27. If you guys could see, the bounce here and the resistance here, it bounces here, the resistance here, it bounces here, the resistance here. But then when it breaks below that, it has another support / resistance. I would have to go a little bit further back around like, if you guys can see right here, from $17 to $23, and then I guess from like 23 to 27. So again, a very common trend. So what did I do? Well, I simply identified the trend. I saw that it was down to lows of 22, so I felt like my risk was very low. Right now we turned on level 2, and if you guys remember, I did take a position on this one, and fortunately I'm up more than 5%. I was going to title this video up 5% on a swing trade, but this is one that I ended up buying in on Friday. I held it over the weekend. And now I'm up 5%. So again, when we were talking about like what's the goal for the week and stuff like that, it comes down to depending on where it is that you are in your day trading career. But when I was day trading actively every single day, it came down to wanting to lock in anywhere from like just 3% consistently every single day, all the way up to 7%, depending if I'm trading very actively. Right now, something that I can see is based on how it's performing during pre-market hours, it's riding right up along the EMA line. So it's still holding above the support. Has an overall resistance, if you guys can see here, about like $24.80 to $25. So we're pretty close to the resistance. So I can follow with a trailing stop loss, or I can try to sell with a limit order. Simply, what I'm going to do is, just because the market's about to open in about, the market should be opening in about 9 minutes. And I kind of second guessed myself. I was like, oh wait, was there a daylight savings? But no, I don't think so, because my countdown isn't here. So, but pretty much what it came down to was I understand that there's going to be a resistance right around here of 24.74. I'm already up more than I want to, or more than I needed to. I realistically, when people were asking me, okay, well, when I was getting in around $23, where was my ideal sell point? Well, my ideal sell point was anywhere from like, $24 to $25. I'm higher, I'm a little bit higher than what I expected to be. So simply what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the amount of shares that I have available, put in that limit order for sell. And again, I'm doing this on my phone real quick. Give me one quick second. And let's go ahead and try to get rid of it I would even get rid of it right now at 24.63. So let's go ahead and see what we can do right now. It's at 24.63, 24.68. But unfortunately, right now the market is still closed for me, so it comes down to having to wait till the market opens. So let's go ahead and just wait for that. If you guys have Robinhood Gold, then you guys can actually sell your positions right now. I'm using Fidelity, so it's a little bit different. But this is one that, you know, I saw potential, and it came down to having a very simple understanding. It hit lows of 22.10, and I felt like to break it down for you guys and to make it very simple. I felt the risk last reward was very simple to understand. It had an overall support at $22, meaning that was, if we looked at the previous trend, so we can simply go back and do the 180-day analysis. And by looking at that, it had a previous resistance here at about like $22 to $23. It was approaching, you know, new lows. So I was like, hey, look, if it goes below $22, I'll cut my losses there. So I felt like the risk was very low for the reward that it offered. I knew, like, you know, just a couple days ago, it was at $26. Therefore, I knew, like, you know, the potential was there. I didn't think that it was going to get there all within one day. You know, that's why I originally planned this to be a swing trade. But I knew it did have that potential. So it was with that simple understanding that, you know, of lows of 22.10 and now at highs of, you know, 24, let's do like 24.65. It's up more than 10%. So obviously I didn't buy at the lowest point. I ended up buying in with a couple members at around 23, and then it came back down to lows of 22.1. And then when it started to trend above the EMA line, I bought a couple more shares at 22.50. And I called these all out throughout the entire day on Friday. If you guys are part of our TechBud Solutions Discord chat, so feel free to join. Again, the link to join the TechBud Solutions Facebook group is in the description. And then once you get accepted on the top pinned post, the main group chat link, you guys are more than welcome to join. Again, all we ask you to do is to provide a supportive environment for both new and experienced traders. But that is really just it. I want to hear what you guys have to say about different stocks that are trending and doing well for yourselves. But I just want to talk about something that did well for me. Obviously, I'm up more than 5% when it comes down to my swing, and then go for there. So JDST swing, if I'm not mistaken, I did check JDST in the morning, and it's still trending down. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I know a lot of people are still swing trading this one because, guys, the easiest way that I can put it is those people that continuously ask me, hey, what about JDST? Hey, what about JDST? Unfortunately, it looks like it's still trending down, and, you know, this is not a stock that you should be holding. There's no, you know, understanding of where the support is at. I mean, it looks like it's still trying to hold above $45, but it's still trending down. There's no signs of upward momentum or breaking above EMA line. So unfortunately, it's just not something that I see value in right now. If anything, JNUG right now, it's still trending up, making new highs. I mean, its usual highs is like anywhere from $22 to $23, and still continues to make new highs. So this is something that I would see more value in, even though the potential for profit is not that much greater. But again, it comes down to investing in something that is seeing an upward trend, and this is definitely continuing to trend up. You know, if it goes down below $23, then I can simply cut my losses, and the potential for loss is, like, you know, very low. But again, understanding that you're investing in something that is at least like increasing in value, and that's the easiest way that I can put it. Just like we called out on Friday, I called out AMD that, you know, $13.50 to $13 is the overall resistance. How did I know that? Well, it comes down to having the very simple understanding, you know, based on previous trends. That's usually where it peaks out at, if you guys can see right here. So I was like, hey, look, you know, this looks like it's more on the overbought side than oversold. So, you know, I don't see much value in this price point. Again, guys, it's very simple. Keep it very simple when it comes down to investing, especially for swing trades. You know, look at previous trends, look where it peaks out at, and look where they bounce at. It usually bounces anywhere from, like, you know, $11.50 to $12. So why would you want to buy at $13 to $13.50? Are you forcing the trade? If you are, then, you know, learn from your best practices. You know, you should be cutting losses quick. And unfortunately, now it's showing a downward trend. And I wouldn't consider myself to purchase AMD until it's again at $11 or $11.50 to $12 when it bounces. Other than that, I'm just going to wait from there. DCTH is starting to flatline. Overall support based on previous trends has a support at about 10 cents. And then DGAZ right here, again, trending up, so an obvious bounce. JNX still trending up. AKS looks like it's AKS is hitting an overall resistance, so it's having a double top here. It looks like this is a previous resistance here at around, it's trying to approach $6 again, and it's going for it one more time if you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm sorry that my VWAP line is kind of confusing. It doesn't really work for swing trades, but I do use them for like momentum trades within the Discord voice channel when we're all trading together. But there was one more that I wanted to do. Man, this thing won't stop. Yeah, I should probably just update it. Well, that's interesting. So this thing looks like it has a double top now at the resistance here at 120. Again, this is one that I think mainly during pre-market hours it's doing all its performance. Well, no, actually this is on Friday. So NVCN, support at 110, resistance at 120. If it breaks above 120, then I'm going to put my alert if it makes new highs. But I think this was just more on the overbought side than anything else. Let's see what you guys have to say. HOV. I'll definitely check that out for you, bud. Okay. I mean, I like that it was in the downward trend. It identified its support, and then based on its, yeah, it's hitting a new an old resistance. If you guys could see, it had a previous resistance here at about 188, and it's approaching that same resistance. So if it can break above that, then it can continue trending up most likely. Other than that, I mean, just let the charts do the talk, and it's as simple as that. So if it makes new highs and it continues to trend up, then it's up to you if you want to continue to invest in it. But it definitely would need to break above $2 for it to really start trending up. So I mean, I like it. So what I'll do is I'll add it to my main watch list, and we'll go from there. Thank you again for the suggestion. Boom, I like that, Andrea. Thank you again for having at least some fundamentals behind your suggestion. So let's go ahead and do DNR. DNR, okay. Again, tried to bounce at $1 and is now at 110. Overall resistance at 115. Looks like during pre-market hours, that's right where it's at, 115, 116. Volume is very low. That's not something that I find very attractive. VWAP is down here at 107. Resistance, it's definitely at resistance, so I think it's going to experience somewhat of a pullback. Again, volume is very low, so but there it goes. It opened right at 115. So I mean that was a good call for what it is, but I think it's more at resistance than anything. So I mean that would be a good place to lock in profits, and then to wait for the pullback anywhere around from 107 and try to see if you can pick it back up again. But let's see how DGAZ goes. Obviously, DGAZ is going to experience a pullback just because so many people are up right now. I'm actually thinking of, let's see. I'm thinking of not locking in profits right now and giving it some more cushion, but I'm not 100%. The reason I say that is, I mean, the purple VWAP is down here. Still giving it some cushion, and until it breaks below that, let it continue trending up, and just give it a little bit more cushion. I mean, I'm up right now. I'm only risking 1%, so do I want to lock in everything that is that I have right now, or give it some cushion to still continue trending up a little bit? So I'm gonna go ahead and see what it is that I end up doing. I want to see what else you guys have to say. LINU. Okay, so LINU making new lows. Not something that's very attractive. It's continuing to trend back down. And again, I told you guys this about this one. Unfortunately, it's going to become less relevant because of its reverse stock split being last week. So the volume is slowly going to decrease. So if you guys could see based on the trend, a lot of momentum here during the market open, a lot of momentum here during the market open. But if you could see day after day, it slowly starts to decrease. And especially today, definitely not a lot of volume, definitely not a lot of demand. And demand is what, moves prices. So unfortunately, it's not something that I really see value in right now. But something to look, something to follow up with. Okay. BW, that was also one that we were trading. Let's take a look. Okay. All right, it's making new highs. I like that. I mean, I think the best way to be able to trade this one would be, well, it just made new highs, so that's pretty sweet. Had a pretty solid pullback that we missed out on. Oh, 6%. Dang it. This is a good call out. I like this. I really like the pullback that it had, and now it's making new highs. I think it's going to experience another pullback, so I'm going to give it some cushion to move around. I'm going to simply set my alerts. So, alrighty. Oh, there we go. Just made new highs. Oh, look at that. Damn, this thing's definitely seeing a lot of volume. Okay, what's kind of hard to focus while I'm filming myself, I'm going to make my way over to the Discord group chat. So again, if you guys don't know how to join us within the voice channel, so you guys first have to be within the Tech Solutions Discord group. We'd be more than happy to have you guys. And then we're all going to be in the Tech Solutions live chat. So you simply, slide down and then you click right on the Tech Solutions live chat, and then you can hear everyone talking. Please be sure to mute your mic, as you know, it's going to be very distracting if you guys don't know, or unfortunately we will have to remove you from the group if you're being too disruptive. So other than that, that's really just it, guys. So thank you guys again. It looks like AMD had a nice solid pump. That's pretty solid. It's 2-3%, so I mean that's good. But other than that, my swing on DGAZ is still, it looks like it's now getting very close to the purple VWAP, so I might have to end up locking in my profits pretty soon. But that is it. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Again, I'll follow up with the different stocks that I end up day trading today. I'm going to lock in my profits hopefully today for my swing trade on DGAZ. If it goes below the purple VWAP line, then I'll just lock in profits. I mean, I'm up, I think, still 4% from my original purchase price. No, I'm still up 5%. So I'm up 5.2% still from my original purchase price. And that's really just it. So thank you guys again for everything it is that you guys do. Continue working hard, continue following your dreams. And like always, guys, be driven by your passion and let that lead you to your success. So when it comes down to investing, just keep it very simple. And what kind of led to my success when it came down to the swing trade is, a lot of people talk about different stocks and they can be very overwhelming. The more simple that you keep it, the easier it could be for you to understand what it is that you're investing in. And that's one of the most important things to do. So what I mean by that is, make sure you understand what you're investing in. Never invest based on anyone else's opinion, and always have a plan when investing. Knowing where you're buying, knowing where you're selling, and knowing where you're cutting your losses. Something that I like to have is that profit to risk ratio. So making sure that for every 5% potential for profit that I see, there's a 1% potential for loss. And understanding that risk ratio is worth taking it for me. So other than that, thank you guys again. All the links are going to be down in the Okay, all the links are going to be down in the description if you guys want to be a part of the Tech Solutions beta trial. If you guys want to donate to the cause that we have for Hurricane Harvey, we'd appreciate that as well, to help those that were unfortunately devastated by that natural disaster. As well as if you guys want to join or purchase the Tech Solutions apparel, that is the third link in the description. We'd love to have you as a part of our group. If you guys can like and subscribe, we greatly appreciate it. But most importantly, guys, just continue doing what it is that you guys love and be driven by your passion. Like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.